Who's the guy in the closet?
Hey there, buddy. Today we're gonna talk about something that might make you a little uncomfortable. But don't worry, we're all friends here. We're gonna dive into the topic of why some women cheat when these three things happen. Now, before you start panicking that your girl is about to go rogue on you, let's get a few things straight. Infidelity is a complex issue, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer to why it happens. But by understanding some of the common reasons why women might cheat, we can all learn how to better communicate and connect with our partners. So, grab a cold one and let's get into it. Number 3. Feeling neglected.
This is the part where you apologize.
This is the part where you leave.
As a man, you may have heard this phrase thrown around before, but it can be challenging to understand exactly what it means and why it's so important to pay attention to. Feeling neglected is something that can happen to anyone in a relationship, regardless of gender. It happens when one partner feels like they're not getting the attention, affection, or support that they need from their significant other. This can manifest in a variety of ways, but the result is the same: a feeling of disconnection and unhappiness in the relationship. If you are in a relationship with someone and they're telling you that they feel neglected, it's important to take this seriously. It can be easy to dismiss this as simply as their own insecurity or neediness, but that is not usually the case. Feeling neglected is often a sign that something is not right in the relationship, and it's crucial to address it before it leads to more significant problems. If your partner is feeling neglected, it's important to take action to address the issue. Start by having an open and honest conversation about their feelings and what you can do to help. It may be helpful to seek the assistance of a couple therapist or relationship coach to help you work through any underlying issues and build a stronger, healthier relationship. Number 2. Sexual dissatisfaction.
That was the last time.
Sexual satisfaction is an important aspect of any relationship, and it can be a source of happiness, intimacy, and pleasure for both partners. However, sexual dissatisfaction is a common issue that many couples face, and it can lead to frustration, resentment, and even infidelity. As a man, you might be wondering why your partner is not satisfied with your sex life. It's important to understand that sexual satisfaction is not just about physical pleasure, but also about emotional and psychological factors that contribute to intimacy and connection. One of the main reasons why women may experience sexual dissatisfaction is a lack of communication about their needs and desires. Many women feel uncomfortable talking about sex, and they may assume that their partner should already know what they like. However, this is often not the case, and it's important to have an open and honest conversations about sexual preferences and boundaries. It's important to remember that sexual satisfaction is not just about the act of sex itself, but also about the emotional connection and intimacy that it creates. Women, like men, want to feel desired, appreciated, and loved by their partner. Showing affection, being attentive, and expressing your love in meaningful ways can create a deeper sense of intimacy and connection that can enhance your sexual relationship. Number 1. Lack of emotional connection.
Different from what? I'm not your boyfriend.
First of all, let's define what emotional connection is. Simply put, it's the bond that you have with your partner that goes beyond physical attraction or shared interests. It's the feeling of being understood, supported, and cared for by someone who truly gets you. Here's the thing: emotional connection doesn't just happen on its own. It takes effort and intentionality from both partners to build and maintain. And when that effort isn't there, it can lead to a lack of emotional connection, which is where things can start to go wrong. So, why do women cheat when there's a lack of emotional connection? Well, as I mentioned earlier, emotional connection is a fundamental human need. When that need isn't being met in a relationship, it can leave a woman feeling unfulfilled and disconnected. And when she feels that way, she may start to look for that emotional connection elsewhere. Now, I know what you're thinking, but why can't you just talk to me about it? And that's a fair question. Thing is, it's not always easy for women, or anyone really, to articulate their emotional needs. Sometimes, they may not even fully understand them themselves. And if they've tried to express their needs in the past and felt ignored or dismissed, it can make them hesitant to try again. So there you have it, my man. When it comes to why some women cheat, it often comes down to one of the three things. It's important to understand that these are not excuses for infidelity, but rather factors that can contribute to it. By being attentive to your partner's emotional and physical needs and making an effort to prioritize your relationship, you can help prevent these issues from arising in the first place. So, take care of your lady and keep that connection strong. What do you think about this topic? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.